So that we are my. To my head, no, I do. To my wo, 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 yo wo. If that guy that paid it, no, pay the man that no go. Pay the wo, pay the wo. I don't want you to go. You tell me go where one way I'm. I pay the. Pay the boy you are the way out and rob is right there. My dad, my friend, you buy you one more. I want my you are that out. Never I don't leave for several walk with my way. I will tell you.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. You gotta play a theme song before you go on. You start shooting on with the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Print Double Show here. Tonight, wherever we said, it's almost 11:30 here. Oh, I'm doing fine, Mr. Gali, SN Gali. I'm doing great. We just come here tonight to give you guys an update. I'm trying to update you guys, and from where we've been seeing so far around, the burial of the former president and the former first lady will be in Zvedru this coming weekend. I think Saturday. But we had disturbing news today about the whole thing. They wanted to postpone it, but later on, the president got involved in the process, and he said he can't stop it. They had to carry on the burial. So the information that we got today, and the whole thing, anybody watch that program, they can know that those unprofessional guys who masturbating around Monrovia City as journalists made the whole thing to look like the senator program. Camera all around Senator Joe Pennon and all that stuff. Those who are family members to the late Madame Doe. We didn't see them in the church and all that stuff. They get pinned the camera on Joe. But with the news that I got, and that was a disturbing one. I don't know what the senator trying to prove here, Joe Pennon. I don't know what he's trying to gain, what he wants to gain from this whole thing. He fought the lady when she was alive. And he's fighting even the woman's dead body. How cruel can this guy be? Why? Again, I don't know why he's doing it. Who does that in the first place? Fight someone when they're alive and fight a dead body. The man, according to reliable information, went to the president of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Numa Boyka, with Silu Doe today to tell the president not to bury Nancy Doe this coming weekend, that they should do an autopsy on the body. Because Nancy Doe allegedly accused him when she was alive. And the daughter said it also on the Spawn Network. So they should do an autopsy. So after they went in there, the president sent for Mami Doe. She went there and they talked it, and the president said he can't get involved in the process. The burial was go on as planned. That is the Saturday, the 28th. But again, then it comes to mind that why should this be? Why? Silu, yeah. I got a video that I will play to you also. The podcast is going to cost us 1 hour and we're out. Where Silu were crying around February or March or April on the care state, on the ground care state, that they're going to bury the dad. She did not inform her siblings. Nancy Doe were in Monrovia at that time. The former first lady, the lady she lived with when she was probably around 3 years old, that lady told her. She didn't inform the lady. She had one guy they called Appleton, one military guy, one former AFL guy, less skin guy. I think he's from Maryland. I did an article that time. It actually was a press release from Nancy Doe and her kids that she was not informed of the process and she did not consent to the process of burying Doe that time. So I put the post out and put something on the headline. It got Cyril angry. She called James Uboti to complain Prince Double to James Uboti. Like Jane you would tell that my father or some kind of a daddy. He called me, we talk. I said, when Siru got issue with me, she will call me. But thank you anyway for telling me. Then the day they were carrying on the thing, I heard people crying behind there that day. Siru put one guy on the phone. She dialed my number and she gave the number of the phone to this dude to talk to me. The guy claimed to be some kind of an AFL guy, that what I'm doing is not right. I said, well, Siru, why did you put this guy on the phone? I was trying to find the main date. That Siru called me. Okay, April 3rd. April 3rd, that was the time she called me, about 4:48 p.m. I don't want to show our other text messages, so let me see what I do with this one. Yeah. That was the time she called me. I think at the time they did that other burial and they said they were burying Samuel Doe. And she put the guy and the guy started blasting at me. Why? Blah, blah, blah. I have to do a story like that. I said, Mama, you read the story? That letter was just, you didn't see the quotation mark? That the Doe family, that's Nancy Doe, signed that letter, that press release. So before you get on the line with somebody to talk nonsense, and you call my phone and see put your mind on the phone with me, and you trying to blast, you think I have some? I don't know, you crazy? So we had a rough talk. And I told him, you don't call my phone. I told Siru, don't call my phone. Put some foolish guy on the phone to talk nonsense to me. I put something out there. I quoted people. And what I put out there was not it's not my writing. It's Nancy Doe who put that thing out there with her kids. So on the 3rd, that was the when Siru did on a burial for Doe. But for me to hear that she went to Monrovia and tried to stop the process, they said they should not bury Doe with a woman. That means they shouldn't put them in the same compound over there. What they're doing now in their compound. So it's a foolish thing to me. He's supposed to play low and start making the thing look like it's about him. It's not about you. Nancy Doe got nothing to do with Joe. That your uncle's wife. We understand that, but stop. Why would you go and say you want to do autopsy on a woman? You want to do an autopsy on the lady? How would some nephew of the lady request autopsy? That they want to know what killed the woman because they say they lie on you. So they must go do autopsy to know what killed the woman. You know about autopsy when they wanted to carry you to Guy-Glou? When they accuse you of killing Errol Madison and they say they must carry you to Guy-Glou, and you say you're not going to Guy-Glou. Now you want to do autopsy. When Nancy was living, she made all the allegations against you. You didn't refute the lady. You didn't tell them. You didn't come on his platform and say, Nancy, stop lying on me. I didn't do those things. Woman is dead. How you doing, brother Anthony? So, I mean, these things that I call for, these things must stop. I don't know who is advising the brother. You know, when you don't have good advisors, that what can happen. But if I were advising our brother, if you want to go to that place, you go and sit with the senators, with the other government officials, and you'll be sit with other people and just play a low game. You can't give it. But to show to bring a Vision TV guy who is your fanatic of Joe, look at the man pictures. Look at the pictures. Look at the guy pictures. the guy got pointed questions when you're even interviewing Bob Wright. Pointed question you were asking the man. You can see there were 3 journalists in the building. You can see that he asked question that day like an amateur. He asking leading questions, giving the man idea before the Bible answer. So this thing should not be about, it shouldn't be that way. Lay your low, stay in your crib, and allow the people to do what they want to do. Bury the people, get out, and move. That the people that the people mind, they building, they carrying the people body, that the people Pharaoh house that he was building before he left the world. So it's like my mom's brother, children, my cousins, and myself, one body. We don't Gibson guy. You don't know our own show? I'm on a show here, dude. We'll talk later. Yeah. How can this happen that I'm here and my mom body is here, and then her sister's son or sister daughter or sister's son arguing with me on how to do autopsy on my mind, this and that. What sense does that make? So can somebody make that to make sense to me? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And you got some misguided human beings who don't even understand, and they're just talking. Yeah, they're just talking. And I heard it say Vision TV said they should pay him $2,000. How are they going to pay you $2,000? Zoe should pay you because you did job for Zoe. You didn't go in that place to do job for Nancy Doe. Your camera is very poor. You don't rotate the camera on time. You need training. You need a bunch of training. Training need to be done for that kid. So you fought the woman when she was alive. Let the lady be buried peacefully and quietly. The nation already gave a respect to the people. Move on and they go ahead and they bury the lady and they go ahead. That notion that you got in that thing you got in your mind that Nancy Doe was not first lady, well, that you can certain group of you can live with your mind and Ellen Sirleaf. But the remaining part of the we that understand and got senses and got ideas know that Nancy Doe was the former first lady of the Republic of Liberia. It can't be changed. When you name me first ladies, you're going to see Nancy D. Doe. No one going to rewrite history. It's like the foolish people writing history. The Congo people writing history went around here and say Doe was not president. They even got things that they said that Doe was not president. You see that what made Djibouti to face the calendar where he put all here and put all the presidents, because the notion that the Doe was not a president. That Doe was not a president. Why would people want to rewrite history and misguide and put people and mislead people? Yeah. Mislead people. So if I was that man, that Zoe guy, I would sit down. If I want to go to Zwelu or get involved in this thing, carry my group, do our thing, get her and go. Stop making yourself the center point of this thing. It is not about you. The Crown people say they are me, then you can make it about you. But now it's not about you. Naked no clock. So it shouldn't be about your mind. It shouldn't be about other people's mind. It should be about Nancy Doe children giving them mind the proper burial and going back to wherever they want to be. Go. Stop injecting. The woman got big children, big men. John, Fanny, they are men. They are over 40. They're not children again. They are over 40. They are 40. John, I think 77, 78. So he's about 40 some more. You're going to the 50s. You know, child. And Mommy is almost in her 50s. Vanny, almost over 40. Kathy, I think almost the same thing too. We got Doe Ben there now, 35 years, so it's probably 34 something here. So you do the math, 37, almost they are adults. They can make sound decisions for their mom. They don't need you. Get out. You're forcing yourself, you're stuck in the corner. Look, what are you making yourself shame for? You are a senator for the county, for Christ's sake. You're not a child. You're not a playboy. You're representing the whole county. The 3 districts are under your command. So respect yourself. The Howard the law make us sad. Go and sit among your friends so that you didn't want to do it. You won't force yourself, sir. Still do, put glasses, so pass it. I'll play City Door cry on the some things she did in April and said our door they were burying. She was crying. And I don't know that thing when she cried on is I want to know, because if that's what the dog out now, the grave that she was crying on that day, that what the dog on and the carrying to Grand Jide, we don't know either. But there's a need for the honorable man to act honorable. Why will you go to Joseph Boakai to say you want Joseph Boakai to stop the burial so they can do autopsy? Why do you want to do that? Why you want to disgrace yourself? Boakai looking at the thing and he said, well, these people, these children, they are crazy. Why are they rushing to me? The old man need to sleep. You can leave, you're rushing there so you can go to your family thing. We want the autopsy because the nurse said, those that me care. I mean, you think Joseph Boakai, the man, I error the man. You think Boakai crazy? The old man said, you think Boakai a baby? Boakai will go down, then he stop it. He say, you're stopping, you carry the woman body so you can do autopsy. So who will pay for that autopsy that's open? Who's going to pay for it? They accuse me of killing the woman. Go to Guy Glow so you can go under the tree and do something. Who will bring in the person who will do the autopsy? Who's going to pay for that person, hotel, plane ticket, and this? And we don't have those people in Liberia. So those people have to be brought in the country. They have to be taken care of. They have to be paid. Who's going to pay them? Who's going to transport the government of Liberia? Joseph Boakai going to take money and give it to him and pay for that? But Boakai said no. Boakai said no. The plan would stay and they would bury the lady. They would bury the lady. According to reliable sources. That's what he said. That they want to do an autopsy. They went to Boakai today. Silo Do, Zoe Penno, went, and Boakai called Mommy Do and said, Mommy Do, come here. What your brother and sister saying? What's this? Mommy said, look, Pop, the thing gonna go on. Nobody gonna do anything autopsy, scare you thing. Take things from out of the where we're supposed to be and carry it to the burial day is set. We're going to go in the morning. We're going to leave in the morning. It's almost in the morning over there to them. We're going to 5 a.m. We're going to leave and we're going to go and we're going to go. The plan stays the same. At a certain point when you fight, leave the stage. Let people talk for you. Your supporters. Your fanatics, people who worship you. Let it talk. Let it stop. And I don't know what's wrong with Silu. She needs to stop too. They are me. She needs to stop. There's a need for Silu to stop. She's kind of like going to look ahead and trying to show strength with mommy and all those stuff. John Doe in the town. It's like my mom died. My died that time last year March. I flew in the town to go bury my mom. Then my mom, sister, son say do autopsy on my mom. They want to know what killed Oma. They are standing there. Hey man, it would be a tough one. But mommy stood her ground. She said no. And old man Boaga said, you can't stop it. You don't have to have power. He's the president of the nation, but you don't have that family power to stop the family people from carry on their burial. So it is what it is. I will show a couple of pictures. The program today. I will show a couple of pages. I'll show a couple of pages at the program today, where you had the program going on there. Zoe is in a place, stuck himself in a little tight corner. Those things should not be happening. I want to see, it's just a difficult one that someone don't want to understand that when it's your time to, if you fight, certain time comes, you must just lay low and let things slide down. That's, let it slide, let us move on. This thing will come to pass. You will go to Zwedru and things will yeah. I'm going to read a notice here from let me read this note here, then I'll show the pictures. So there's a quotation here at the end of quotation. So it's a quote, okay? It said we were summoned to the president's house, President Joseph Boakar's house. We met individuals like Zoe, Chris, Fester, Silu, Isaac Ball, Auntie Sue, Marie, and Williams. The names, we don't know the last name, but I think Joe Pennon, Christopher Billy, I'm assuming. Christopher Billy was there, the former superintendent. Fester Zion, Silu Do, Isaac Ball, Auntie Sue, Marie, and Willie. They asked that mother be given an autopsy to determine cause of death. Review of Papa remains. No burial be allowed in the compound. No burial allowed in the compound. I won't bury my pa in your compound. The government ain't got problem with it, but then my cousin they say no. That the pa house, the home for Zoe parents. Is that Penno's house? Is it Christopher Billy's house? Is it Fester Zian's father's house? Nonsense. Pop and mommy be buried separately. Well, the guys want for Samuel Doe and his wife to be buried separately. Well, wait. Let me see. Zoe, Bow, Christopher Goboga. I think Christopher Bailey. Christopher Goboga, Festus. So what kind of Grangians are these guys? What kind of Grangians are these guys? They must bury the people separately. And on different dates. They must bury the people separately and on different days. Silu demanded. Okay, Silu demanded that her ticket money and the whole burial be put on hold. As Silu said, big shame is better than small shame. I think Christopher Bailey. Chris threw me under the bus and said all kinds of things. He said the biggest snake. I mean, he is the biggest snake, excuse me. Eventually, Ongu Isaac, I think Isaac Yanabo, and Representative Jeremiah Shokan intervened, convinced the president that Granjida in the diasporas are here and have invested all in the hands, and GGA and Granjidans are prepared for the burial. So what's the guy name? It's Representative Shokan and Isaac Yanabo, excuse me, intervened to convince the president that Granjidans all from all over here. Why do you guys want to postpone this thing? Who account this thing was sent to me? I'm not reading from, I can go in people's account now. So this is Mami writing and speaking to the public that these people that I mentioned, Joe, Christopher Bailey, Festus Zion, Siludo, Isebo, I don't know, I said, you look at Isebo, I say Isebo, Auntie Susie, and Marie and Willie. They went to the president's house, telling the president that they must postpone this thing. They should not bury Samuel Doe and his wife together, and they should not bury them in their compound. They got fighting the woman to her death. They're fighting the lady. She how can you fight the dead body? That's why a lot of people come in, praying, pleading, and say, do things. Say, you never man say, you bow man say. So I say, when job will bro in China, job will New York, they were kidding you in Arikura, job will bro here. People talk for yours, so we are talking for the dead woman. We're not going to hold back. We don't hold anything against anybody. But when people doing stupidness, we must talk. How can you say they must not bury the woman in the people compound? Granjiden from all over, clean our area. They won't bury the people there. The reason here they don't want a woman to be buried in that place. There are special reasons. Those guys want to take over that whole compound and do something with it. And when bodies are there, it will sabotage their operation. That's the reason. So people are there. They plan the thing. People travel all over the place to go there. Then they say they must postpone it. They shouldn't bury the people together. They want to bury the people, the man and his wife together. They are finished telling people say that Nancy do the first lady, Nancy do it, your girlfriend to do the Hawa or the married woman. Who knew Hawa? We want to do that over to saw Hawa. We were beginning, we're not Christian children, but when they see Hawa, we saw Nancy. And everybody knew the whole world need Nancy do the first lady at that time. Well, I tell you how I've been for you, bring it around here. But it's not like I go bury my mom. The people had traditional people, then my mom people, then king, my mom, uncle. and the brother, two of her brothers, and a sister. So Gla, my older brother Gla, is in Minneapolis. We went together. Then the guy next to me, Dave. Then the little child, my last born, Josephine Pear. We sat with the old people. We told the people this is what we're gonna do, and this and this. One bury our old man here in Monrovia. Because old man came to Monrovia in 1967. She don't even know that people that ain't Grand there again. She didn't live there that time, so we're gonna bury the old man here. So when we come here, we go to the place, to the graveside, and clean it up. And I in Grand there in Seattle. I don't know how long she spent there, but she came in 1967, according to information that we gather. So let us do it here. We talked to George Toddy. George Toddy, who is the head. A briefing on the thing, he said, he said, yeah, so yeah, when you come, you can see the woman, this, that. And so we did it. Buried the woman, Doison. Built a little good tomb and put her casket ready in there. They want to do that. They did all their things, their traditional thing. They did it. They buried the old man. What we could do, we did it there and we came. So then they say, oh, the Babylon say, no, we can't my grandchildren. My man, some kind of blow you up, some kind of a ritual person, be person over there. Why you don't care? The Babylon know they couldn't even do it because my didn't live there. She spent most of her life in Monrovia, then walked in and she went on Ivory Coast. Then when she went back 2005, she went straight to Monrovia. She didn't go to Zwedru. And when time she was there, I didn't see my woman going to Grand. So, but then I said, you want to, they don't want to bury the man. My gracious. So why would they carry the thing of Joseph Boyka? Is Boyka now our traditional head? So Boyka now, let me ask you, Boyka will say no. Mommy, you cannot bury your man in that compound. That Boyka pa compound? Or that compound in Kisile? Compound is in Grand County for Samuel. The allegation of the news getting was Joseph Boyka paying $10 million compound in Kisile. When something happened when you one paying there, the people costing them and say, no, don't bury the man yet. The compound is Samuel Kayados compound. Somebody say I catching feed, another bow woman say I catching feed, but what bow woman? You will always say poor catching feed because your bow you're been fighting your own sister-in-law. That's what you're used to doing. And that's what you're used to doing. That's what you're used to doing. And that's it. These people don't want them to bury the Samuel Doe in there. Look, let me tell you, go right to Atlanta, Georgia. I went there certain time and I took a bunch of pictures there in Atlanta, Georgia. You go there, you're going to see the first Ebenezer Baptist Church right on the road. And the house where Martin Luther King grew up in. Right there. And right there, the house is here. The church is here, right in the middle. They got a swimming pool. And they buried the man's wife. They buried him there first. When I went there, it was the first time I went to Georgia was 2005. My man, Oliver Harris, may his soul rest in peace. And his brother, Bro, took me there. It was King alone that were buried there, Martin Luther King Jr. But then when his wife died, then I went back 2012. I saw his wife's body there. They buried the people right there. They got the water here, and right on top here, they built something, and they buried the people there, and they got a pool water here, and they got a play area where people sit around, and they got the main house is here. You go there, the house is just there for people to go and see, and they got all those rooms and things set up, spoons and tables and things like that. And then the church the man used to preach is right on the road. The first Ebenezer Baptist Church. They do these things around here. So it's not a strange thing. I don't think mommy want to do ritual in her house where she got her mind by grave there, where she go there and do some wherever she. So it happened. Martin Luther King is right in Atlanta, Georgia, right there. I would tell my man bro to go and do me a video and send it to me. I'll call him and see if he's not busy. You go there and do a video and send me the video. It's there. So what are acting like? Why was Zoe even going in there and tell the people, say, Lord, and Christopher Billy, and said, don't bury the man, bury the woman. Who is Christopher Billy? He's a gobble guy. I will gobble. The school man, I mean, I'm going to the people and tell the people, say, they want to bury do in do company way. What kind of a coin God doing? Why would they be sit and what a mind? Why would they do that? But again, that's the Grand Jira and the whole Grand Jira County. He said they were summoned to President Boaka's house. They met Joe, Chris, Fester. Festus Zion too is one of those big guys who used to be in Philadelphia area. He used to be a SATU, normal days, military SATU. Now he's hired at the NSA by Zoe, Manuel Penalty in contract. So, anything Zoe move, Festus Zion will move. Festus Zion is a big guy. He's an older guy. He's not a beginning. He's an older guy. Yeah. He's an older guy who operates and moves when Zoe say move. Festus Zion, which I talked to him before. And Cyril Isabel, I want to know who this Isabel, what his last name is. And Auntie Susan, I think Susan is Zoe's Doe's sister, Marie and Willie. These are the people that went to meet Joseph Boyka. And then there was someone there, and when she went there, she said, when we went there, that these people we met there. So these people that want to carry the complaint that Doe should not be buried in that yard. She said here, they said that mommy be given an autopsy to determine the cause of death. Why would they want to know what the cause of death? They say those children want to know the cause of death. These people here, Joe Penu is a nephew to Samuel Doe. He's not related to Nancy. Where would you say that auntie? Well, like uncle's wife. Who is Christopher Billy? Evangeline Tai, is Christopher Billy related to your? Is Christopher Billy related to the Doe family or Nancy Doe? Because I know Christopher Billy. He used to be the former superintendent of Grand Jira County on Ellington. Is he related to Nancy Doe? What is his purpose in his meeting? Is he a Bobo man? Is he a Nyawo man? Is he from Babylon Town? What connection Christopher Billy got with these people? Festus Zion, well, he's a Bobo guy. So we say, well, he and Samuel Doe kind of related. He's a Bobo man. Silly Doe, Samuel Doe, dollar, yeah. Isaiah Boy would be maybe Doe's sister's son. Auntie Sue would be Samuel Doe's sister. Marie will probably be related to Nancy, to Samuel Canyon Doe, and Willie also will be. How can these people go and demand that they need autopsy? They need an autopsy on the Nyabo woman who they abandoned, who cry all around the world with her children, that her husband, sisters, and brothers abandoned her, crook her all the money, dupe her all the money, because she couldn't read and write, and the children were small that time. How can these people, what logic, what sense? They petted double now, die. Then the Seibo people who didn't even talk to us, who and the papa and the old man, my father people, that Seibo people, and my mom, rocky. My mom died. Then the Seibo people say, well, they will do that. You see, my food, the Seibo people, that's why I would deal with them. But you see, when the old man died, the Seibo people, they didn't do those things that they did to Nancy. They were in contact with my mom. The Oma made sure, because we didn't know most of those Igbo people, she made sure that we went to those towns in Ivory Coast to meet those people. That how we get to know Papa Isaac Zidi, Papa Falizi. We knew him from Liberia, and we knew some other family members. So they were there for us. So the Oma may also go to these people to know our father's people. So they come now, then they say, God go do autopsy on your mouth. Want to work here because your mind accused one of our brother back in the day when she was living. But why when she was living, when she made an allegation against that your brother not told until she died? He did not refute those allegations she made. Well, since I want somebody to make this thing to make sense to me, they want autopsy on the Oma remain. No burial be allowed in the compound. Amen. Evelyn, Sandy, Vlay, Sandy, Pelege. You make it to make Gibson. That make sense to me now. You want to bury your man in your park compound. Then they say, don't bury her there in your compound. Don't bury her there. What was the reason they gave Joseph Boyka? That they want to take Joseph Doe horse in the future? Doe brother they want to take Doe horse, and when Doe is buried there, they will not take the horse. I'm trying to get it. I don't understand it. It's not making sense to me. So when something don't make sense to me, I'm kind of confused. And I think a lot of people who hear it are confused too. They should not be allowed, no burial be allowed in the house. Pops and mom be buried separately. Carry Nancy Doe to Baz to John's zone and bury her, and carry Doe to two zone and bury him. They must separate the people. And probably bury Nancy and bury Hawa from where Hawa and bury her in two zone. Sa Samuel Doe. It should be buried separately and on different days. They should not bury the people on the same day. And Sulu want the people to refund her ticket. The ticket she bought to go to Liberia. She wanted to refund her ticket. And then she wanted to refund her ticket money. And the whole burial be put on hold. Sulu said they will put the whole burial on hold. So the burial Sulu did in April. What kind of burial is that? You bury our parent in April. I can't now. I want to bury my parents and say, I put it on hold. I'm putting these things in my own thing now. Better, Omen, David Dobogay, us with the Oma. Then he had my older sister, Anthony Benito, first before he met our Oma. Anthony, then they go bury the papi. Well, I ain't like, bro. I go there, I want to take my own papi too and bury him on the other side. Then Anthony said, no, you put it on hold. It's crazy to me now, and it's going to be crazy to me tomorrow. Put it on hold. The time you're burying our own power when you did it, when we're not there, we'll put you on hold. It should be put on hold. Sidu said that one. She said, big shin is better than small shin. I don't know what a big shin is better than. Then Chris threw me under the bus and said all kinds of things. She didn't narrate that. He was the biggest snake. A gobble guy. I want Boo to come on the show. Why Boo are saying the link when you're not kind of government, your gobble brother, like when we're talking here tonight. He threw her under the bus. He was the biggest snake in the house. Unfortunately, eventually, Uncle Isaac and Representative Soka convinced the president that Grand GGA Grandgidans in the diaspora are here and are vested. All is in the hand, and Grandgidans are prepared for the burial. Zoe, Mansi, and Isaac Bo Juroka. Yeah, guy learning. Like I didn't. Yeah, Isaac Juroka. Siru cousin. Some of those sister son too. It's not making sense. Why go to Joseph Boyka and say these things to Boyka that they bury Boyka na who to you? Your bow people Boyka who? Boyka bow man now. The only person who I can remember carry Boyka to Grand Jira County was the Kunabo Chin woman, Elizabeth Johnson. Because Johnson had kids by Boyka's cousin. So I think how he went to Grand Jira back in the 70s, 60s, 50s like that. Maybe say 80s like that. So you took your whole family thing and took it to Joseph Boyka. Boyka, stop this burial here. We need an autopsy. We need to send the accusations open. We need to know how Nancy Doe died. They must give the whole woman now. Medical reports will be all around the world. Jesus Christ. How William Roberts, the Grand Juries not fearing no one. The mere fact that they took the case from the Grand Juries and took it to Joseph Boyka, an outsider. They thought Boyka was going to use his executive power, his presidential power, his coming to dictate to the people. Say no, you're going to do autopsy. Joseph, you bring somebody here to do an autopsy, so they must do the autopsy before they bury Nancy Doe and separate. They separate the people. Buried Nancy Doe in John zone, buried Doe in two zone, and you're not burying nobody in the compound. They thought that what Joseph Boyka was going to do. But Boyka is an elderly man. I'm not a Boyka fan. But I think he knew that he could not play within the corridor of the borough people or the crown people. You're going to have a backslide from back. You're going to bury in the back, in the behind. So the old man didn't do it. I think Mommy Tade intervened and talked to the old man. And then she said, Jeremiah Soka, they represented it. Said it. Now, Papa Boyka, people are all from all over the world. They took off from their jobs. They purchased the tickets. More than $2,000. Because it's time short now. And that peaks that traveling season, the peak season where people travel. June, July, August, September. Ticket prices are high. People paying $2,000 and change to come here. Just for 7 days. You can't cancel that. These people can't come here and tell you to do that and you accept it. So Boyka said, I couldn't even get involved in this thing. They came here and I wanted to know that I call for Mommy and the Gian to come here so I can know what actually going on here. So it's the various stands. The people going to travel in the morning time. It was about 4 a.m. And they're going to leave, they're going to leave Montserrat. And they're going to stop in each county. So I think from Montserrat, they're going to McGibby. Then from McGibby, now you go to Bun County. Then from Bun County, you go to Nimbat. Some are doing so called Nimbat. Nimbat County. T or 2 places some are doing. So they go to Nimbat. Then when it gets to first, when they leave, the people from Monrovia, Montserrat will escort the body to McGibby. McGibby, one of the leaders, superintendent, will pick up the body, carry it to Nimbat. Then they will take the body from Nimbat with the superintendent of Nimbat, and they will go to Grand Jire. Then the Grand Jire superintendent, the Honorable Ellen Cheshire Grant, will sleep with the body probably in Town. Samson Toll's town. You ever heard about Samson Brown Toll? His town. They probably spend the night, and the next morning they pick up. They go to Tucson, then they go to the Swedru, and they have these great feasts. And then they bury the lady on Saturday with her husband in her yard. What people didn't want the people to bury them in their own yard. Let David do what yard, you pay your own yard. Then we'll say we bury David in your yard. The government, they say they don't have issue. Then David do brother, then children, then now you David do brother, children, your sister's children. Say no. With one of those guys from maybe one of those guys from not even from Sable. One of those guys from Babylon. He said, no, he joined the he said, God, I beam him with a gun with fire. But anyway, Boyga, he said, no, we're not going to intervene. The people are going to carry on the process. I'm going for Grand Direct, private Boga leaving Thursday. Or Friday, you're going to go to Grand Direct County, and they're going to bury Samuel Kayendo and his wife in their own compound. Whatever reason or reasons, whatever reason or reasons, those guys don't want our body to be buried, those bodies to be buried, the bodies and the bones to be buried in the compound. That's their own. I don't know what they're thinking or why they want to do that, but I don't think it will hold. It will not hold. My great one, Peregesi, we are done. Joe is going to have all his will. Well, I don't think we are going to step that thing, go to do that, because look, they were going to be attention. We ain't let attention. The Papa is an intelligent man. He's an intelligent. What my say? Well, Gibson says, former president, though, will be buried in a place built like the park for viewing of every occasion without. Oh man. But right now, bury him in the yard. Later on, you will move him and carry him to the park where you and Joe were built. Then I don't know, you will have the authority to tell the people parents from their house, their compound, and carry to where you carrying the body to Kunembo. Can you see? Where was your grew up? You and Joe carry your baby park in Kunembo, started Kunembo High School. Then the people go see Samuel Doe way to Kunembo High School as Yata. Yeah, Madison said the thing is giving a negative image out there. That's true, because those guys they have no right to go to the pub. What getting the right to go to Omar Joseph Boyga to say Omar Joseph Boyga? We won this, we want that, we want Pelesu, we want this, we want that. Holy moly. So then Francis Clark said, oh, we are a peaceful man, so he would never interfere in the family disputes. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pivot a little way and come to, because we're about to close now. So we're going to go back and jump into Grand Direct County. Our superintendent. Yeah. How you doing, Sister Clarice or Massecoy? How you doing? Welcome to the show. But before we go to Clarice, I mean, I not forget what I said before we go to class. Before we go to our super dinner video, I want you all to see the video of.
When I say bye to you all in emotion, Papa,
So why would they take
Papa, Papa.
this charade? What our sister play in May, in April? Speed of Rogan in April. In April, the thing was sent to trusted people. I don't think that they put one time Facebook there. Where our sister Siru Day in Montreal, where she cried and knelt in front of those bunch of guys and cried. Is that what it's taking to carry to Grand Jida? I'll ask mommy tomorrow or tonight. I need answers.
Papa, amigo, si tú quieres, no, I thought, the one who are only 7-year-old. When I say bye to you all in emotion, Papa, 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 amigo, si tú quieres, no, I thought, the one who are only 7-year-old. When I say bye to you all in emotion, Papa.
So I will ask, are they taking that where should you cry on to Zweju, or is it a different one? Because one time I remember when I changed you go to say in carry the late do remain too now. So we gotta ask these questions. That's our job, to ask these questions. Papa, quote unquote, Papa, quote unquote, Papa. The woman crying for Papa, Papa there, say the woman feel. You see what Gibson said? If the former president body is buried in the compound, they will have to divide that compound into who the day. Sirudo and Mami, they will do that. I don't understand. But let's go to the superintendent. The superintendent, the current superintendent of Grand Jira County. You know the man I'm a brabi. You call me tomorrow and blast. you call him man boom. I don't understand him. So I know, but I have to play the video. I put it out. It was Lloyd Fari. Credit goes to Lloyd Fari and the other guy who I think Randall. I gave them the credit. They shot the video and went on, and we saw it, and we're going to get play on here tonight. So we have to give credit to people who do these things when we're not there. And I like to take my video and play all around the world, and nobody gave me credit for that. They didn't give me credit. Nobody. But so we're going to play, and I want Joseph Cherry. I think I know James Cherry or Joseph Cherry. The guy, Joseph Cherry is the guy who the Kunamba Urban League president. James or Joseph, you guys are the. I think Joseph. I think I know Joseph. Yeah, but it's I think from Aurora. So welcome here. So we're gonna pivot a little bit and leave the Mamins and Sulu, because right now Mami and Sulu doing the drama. She the one, the drama queen. She hit the town, and she was in the church with her brother and everybody. Family tree can pray. I said no, those people are not. They are two different Samuel kind of children. They are two different human beings. They're not the same. And your what her name? What her name? Okay, this is the big video. Thanks. Let me smooth it on and bring this video here. Cheshire Grand, relax. I'll bring you. Don't rush. Okay, yeah, what it did here. Let me see here. Let me make it big. Okay, make myself here. Put myself down. So this is what it did. This is Silu Do.
Good afternoon, viewers. This is Siludo. This is Pierre, the family. The late president. This is where initiated. This is the first to believe the first area the late president was buried after he was killed, and then later on, body being removed. And the first time coming with the family to come and see the various side of the father. And this whole program into the Veterans Association of the Liberian Forces, headed by Mr. William Philip Anderson. This is how the site is coming around. For viewers, some of you who doesn't know where, this is in Kawe. This is Kawe, right at the Taylor Mayor Junction. This is where believe that the late president was buried. I'll have a memorial service for him. It's traditional being played.
So now the question is, the one they did over there, is it? I'm confused because when Silu went down there in April, they had to cast it. It was somewhere with the military guy, the armed forces guys, the day all kind of thing. Is that the same cast they're going to uproot over there and wherever and take it to Grand Jita County, or is it? I don't understand. I'm confused here, but again, that's how it's supposed to be. We got to be confused, and later on, maybe we'll get the answer, the real answers to these things. But if you see there, it's in Kawe. The place is in Kawe, and that's where they killed the former president when he was captured at the free port of Monrovia, set up by the ECOWAS bunch of foolish guys, and took his body to. It was only Silu, and because you see what hurt the old man too. The old man was in Monrovia. She went to Monrovia in February. She was there. They didn't even contact the woman. They didn't even regard that woman to be Doe's wife. They thought she was Doe's girlfriend. They didn't regard her as Doe's wife. They didn't do that. Zoe, especially Zoe. But that's thing. So he's Zoe now, he got his wife. God forbid something happened. So we shouldn't regard his wife as his wife. They never did. You see that? Bury the people separately. You know, who gave her the authority to say those things? And the BB Garden sat down there too, and they wanted the president to put himself in the middle of people controversial thing and say, okay, we're burying the people separately according to Joseph Boyka. Come on. But let us go to a Cheshire Grant, moving on the compound of the Catholic people this morning. He went on that campus. I don't know if that school where my man Bobby went to. Judy and that school, brilliant people pass, clever people in our Grand community pass that school there. But those alumni, those people, they need to put money together to go clean up school campus there. Those who went to that school need to do that. The lecture Bobby Tory, they are great people, big people there who pass in that school. You put 50 dollars together, you pay the people to brush your school campus. Yeah, you do that. You do that. Look, this is the superintendent of Grand Jira County. You know, after they think our population today, put it on my stuff. After some guy watched that thing, they start calling me, say, well, what are your superintendent? I said, my man, our Grand Jira County superintendent down there. You listen to him.
Keeping dead. You talk about flower.
You said that?
You're living in debt. Look at the video living in here. You're talking about saying a flower. How do you know about the difference between flower and debt? When the flower
It's a Catholic compound and it's in the center of
the flower they broke down.
the superintendent is so much not impressed about.
Where is it? Where the flower?
The one I'm seeing now, where the people is.
Flower there? That's what you show to me.
Let's take the people for letting you.
Let's go there and show now.
Flower now.
He arrested that guy. He took the guy from that place. Let me try and get the full video. You give me 1 minute.
Keeping debt. You talk about flower.
You said that?
You're living in debt. Look at it.
He took that guy from that place. Let me get the whole video so I will show you the whole video. Just give me 1 minute. The one I took is just a piece of it.
Not impressed about.
Where is it? Where the flower?
The one I'm seeing now, where the people is.
Flower there? That's what you show to me.
Let's take the people for letting you.
Let's go there and show now.
Flower now. And you didn't get it across the people.
You get it across. You're talking nonsense with confidence.
Where the flower?
Where the flower? You keep it dirty and talk about flower? You keep it flower?
General is okay.
Tell that man, let's get into the station. You know, coffee.
Superintendent arrested him, man. You call him, man. You ask the man some questions. That flower here, the man answering the question. And the other man said, what is man talking to the superintendent? I'm a guy, I was showing the guy.
So, who the other man with a beef gun?
I don't know those guys. Why you ask a man, what the flower? You told the man from your house, the man was standing in front of a post. You told the man said the flower car park onto the flower. Then you told the man, say, can't show the man in there. You ask the man talking to you. And then you say, that put a man, I can't man to the station. The other guy there, the guy said, they will put a hand on number one. They touch that guy. Let me play the video.
That's misuse of power.
Let me play the video. They touch that guy. Now listen.
Stupid man.
You don't know.
The Catholic compound is in the center of the town. And
You see the man? They put his hand on. They torture the guy. They send it there. The military. Why is he even working in Grand Union County with army people with him? Why he got military behind him with police? Oh, what police? Okay, yeah, all right. But what military man doing that? Boo, the Iron used to do in the 80s?
No, man. I think that's
Saw you on day or where saw you military, but you don't understand crime. I say saw you with a military. Saw you military, but you pass around and walk behind people. And what love the Moonflower said, the guy who they arrested, he's not the owner of the compound. He's probably a caretaker or security guy or somebody there. But the Catholic priest is there. Later after you arrested the guy, you ask for the Catholic priest.
yeah, he has good intention, but the way he
What the intention are there? Is he the city mayor?
no, he's not a city mayor. But
So why would the superintendent go around in the morning and be catching people? What is the city mayor? What is city mayor's job?
Yeah, Prince. He had good intention, but the way he executed it,
The tension is not good. If I don't cut my grass here, people don't come and catch me and go put me in jail. The how you call it, the governor will not come and catch me. They got mayors that I know who he let. They will find me.
Prince, but Prince, you're talking about the United States. You're talking about that.
But when I'm seeing laws on the book, you don't go catch people and go put them in jail. You put them in jail. So who's going to cut the flower? Who's going to cut the grass?
No, I mean that one. I think that was. I want to say he went too much. He went beyond his limit. That one we can understand that.
No, don't say the man intention. And look at the way they're carrying the man. And then one guy will say that the guy said, I'm going to put a handcuff in number 1. The armed man is standing there. You put a man in handcuff in number 1. The poor guy who maybe he didn't even expect them to even count there that money. After they arrested the guy, then the man asking for the priest, where they carry the priest or what they call the people.
Yeah, I think he.
Let us listen.
Bring him to the station for disorderly conduct. What nonsense is that?
And look at the charges. Disorderly conduct. Why the disorderly to that place? You ask the man question, where is the flower? The man came from a plane. He can't show you the flower. Where he playing flower? Where he playing? To the plane. They said the disorderly conduct. You charging him with disorderly. So when they carry man, when they carry man in front of the court, in front of a judge, that what they will say, that thing that disorderly, what they got there, because the judge will see the video. They bring up man from you and say, but you abuse a man. Why the disorderly conduct? Yeah, the man dead. So
yeah, I said, I always think that I said he had a good intention, but the way he did
it is not his responsibility. That you function of the mayor there. It's not his job.
But where is the mayor?
Well, that's a good question. But he can't abuse people because the mayor not around. Listen to him. Listen to him. I want to charge the guy, get the guy here.
Bring him to the station for disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. They should arrest the man and put him in jail for disorderly conduct. That man, a family will probably go to the cohort and pay Chelsea Green, please the house, and that's all they can do. That man will not get justice. That's all they will do, boo.
Wow.
Look at the military guy get it. The guy get police people there. They all with the man. Superintendent passing your cow. Superintendent said they will put the man in jail for disorderly conduct. He bringing charges against him. He not police. He's not a military. He's not a police guy. But the superintendent of the county is charging the man with disorderly conduct. Oh, Grand Union County is a pure Jimbo or military operation. Those boys are doing it. I play there. You see the kind of thing can be strange to you.
Yeah, that's
You're charging a man with disorderly conduct. You're putting him in jail.
What nonsense is that?
You're insulting the people's son.
that's what he did.
You keeping the place dead? You fighting police? What's wrong with you? You talk about flower. Where the flower? Look at the dead compound. You talk about flower.
Yeah, so
This place is about to be the residence of the priest. I want to go see the father that is there.
Yeah, somebody said about put a hanger on number one. They abusing that guy. Put a hanger on number one. Somebody said, I think that they distributing it, but the army guy or police guy, put that on number one. You know, my man Isaiah, I always say, my man, when he put it on number one, he didn't know what it meant until later on when you watch the video, when they start, oh, number one, you know, put it to squeeze the hanger on the guy. Put a hanger on number one. Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that's too much, man.
That guy in the green t-shirt, myself, that Boo asked for the man. Who that guy in the green t-shirt? Okulu, the Okulu Bear.
Yeah, man, I picked someone. I said, but who this guy?
Man, I know. Oh, the God, the Quran. Look at his God.
Yeah.
The guy with a green t-shirt. Let me show the guy. The guy with a green t-shirt. Mommy, you just talk about the guy. Yeah, he didn't. That I'm a guy asked, you know who he talking to? That laptop FM manager. That I hold on, Seku down. No, that guy on Seku. That guy in the green t-shirt. Who is he? Boo, you know him? They say the guy from Gobble Francais.
He says he's from Gobble.
Yeah, he's a Gobble guy.
No, he looked familiar though. But you know, I left that place long time ago.
No, you're joking. He's not a Gobble guy. You're joking. But listen to your man. He said.
Yeah, so
This place is supposed to be the residence of the priest. I want to go see the father that is there.
Yeah, somebody boo. They said they must put a thing on number one.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
The torture in that guy. He was tortured.
And Prince, remember that place is at the center of the city of Zweden.
I don't want to know whether it's at the center, it's at the central, it's at the wherever. We want to see the place where the superintendent is staying. At the Palace of Correction, no Palace of Stonewall Palace. And at the place, how they call the place in Boo.
Yeah, the palace, there's Red Palace.
We want to see if the palace is brushed, if the grass are there. Because when I was there, the grass, you could go hunt in our place.
Yeah, the Tottenham Palace, the where the superintendent resides.
I want to see. The place had no good window curtains. It's just like a old building with glass houses bust. It's opposite the place I was stopping, or how you call it?
Yeah, it's Tottenham Palace, where at the center of
it's on the road there, right there where they got a football field. I need to go to watch the beginning playing football. You just stay on the football field in the hole and look right there, you see that place. So we want to know if that Tottenham Palace or that top FM manager standing. Yeah, the man a manager for you. Y'all please leave the man alone.
Why you y'all leave the man alone?
No, the guy with the green shirt, man.
Oh, why we leaving? Ain't part of the whole entourage?
But listen,
I'm begging man. Put it on the man.
Yeah, now
Tell him, man. Tell him.
Boo.
Yeah.
That the military guy said they must put it on number one. That the military guy.
He said they must put it on number one.
Put that thing on number one there, squeeze the arm there, and vein there. You don't even care that man blood flow.
No, but man, this is not funny, man. You know, treating another person like that is bad. That is not good at all. We're not showing our good deeds here.
Oh, the guy who they arrested are the flower guy. But what arrested the flower guy for?
Wow.
Evangeli.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you. When y'all finish with y'all, that is grand story.
Yeah. Then the guy, hey man, that's not good, man. Put it on number one.
But Prince. You know, your man had good intention to clean the city. It's just that.
But it's just a job.
Yeah, I know it's not his job.
You got a mayor. What is the responsibility of the mayor? Is that what you call assumption the function of someone?
Yeah, this is an emergency. He should have, talked with the city
should have called the city mayor.
Yeah, work with the city mayor.
Right, the people, they say do thing with Joseph Boakai coming. You're not yet happening tomorrow. That the people got the news today or tomorrow. So make an announcement on the radio station. Yeah. People clean your city,
clean your houses, make sure you.
That's what Mary Blog used to do. Then when we should going around now, people dirty the area into it and maybe blood
and tell the people will be doing inspections so and so did. And you know.
Yeah, but why? Where was it? Yeah, where was he waiting for all that time?
Yeah, I think
because you are in Montreal last week. I think you arrived Montreal in yesterday morning.
But Prince.
Yeah.
Prince, you remember when they're having the program at Nancy Doe house, the Nancy Doe place, when they were having a funeral, when you spoke, he told the people, I think that was on the 18 or on the 17. He spoke that you were on your way to Zwedru. So you were lying to the people, he didn't go?
No.
He's in Zwedru now. That's a big game.
But that's that. I mean, it's lit.
But the poor flower boy went to jail. They put a hanger on number 1. Why? Why the flower boy? I think when you're going to arrest the priest, because the priest is the compound. That play Ben Boucher from the time I went to 20. You know, we left the Mochelato camp out there. No, no, that Cali area there.
Julie High and Philomena.
Yeah.
We walk in the grass. There's a little pathway for feet, and then the bush all over the place. And that place been bushy from that tree thing, that little bamboo thing. It been up to 2021.
I think that Evangeline old school, eh? Evangeline, you went to
Philomena. They say you went to Bishop Jude, eh?
I think
your old school. That your old school, Evangeline.
Yeah, I beg you, God forbid.
Yeah, what do you mean God forbid? That school they teach that. You know how many brains pass in that school?
I thought you said it's my old school mate. I didn't get it.
No, I mean the Bishop Jude High.
Oh, no. I went to Baptist.
Oh, okay. I thought
you went to 80 day.
We had a giant.
We had a giant. You know, I went to Grand Gila. I went to look for the school they call Jesse Body. For what reason, I don't know that school. I used to hear that school name. All the boys used to come up, Jesse Body. So I went to Grand Gila. I went to that school campus, boo.
That new school there.
But Jesse Body, the school been there long since.
I didn't hear about it though when I was there.
I mean, you left the play 1962. You swear it's
no, man. What you must 62, but man,
you left the play for Grand Gila independent 1964.
I was not born 62, man.
So let's play the guy tape and play the guy. Oh man, you carry the post on.
Yes, this is the compound. The superintendent is not happy with the untardist situation of the compound.
So that bush, they bush here. It's not 2-3 month bush.
Wow. Mama, it looks so bad in the city center.
It is not 1 month, 2 months things over there, boo.
Wow.
That play Bennett that before when you're not even superintendent.
Damn it.
My brother, let me tell you, I know you this man is putting your body or not. I've heard this man spoke at a meeting that we had. So wrong in talking. And that's what the Grand Gila went. People didn't want him. When they won the VP, the vice president, because he a wife, and he from the same place, they took him to do connection. And he was just trying to play cool, like he's a good guy, because with everybody saying they never wanted him. So now he realized coming back up. And you also see nothing in the thing that blessing us is the social media. If it was normal day, we won't get a thing. They will be beating people.
They will beat people butt in that place. Look how you catch a guy. They will trap the man, carry the man with this. Already the guy say they flower that thing you saw with that flower. And you park the car, the vehicle on the flower. He said, "Come show me the flower." So he tricked the guy. He fooled the guy out of the guy area and brought the guy in the open.
Wow.
So the man standing there and he asked the guy, and the guy is responding to him. The other Ame guy got up. Oh, what you just talking to that he provoke it. The Ame guy. The guy was going to put the guy in number 1.
Tell me.
Put a handcuff in number 1.
And you know that
so 30, and it's in the heart of the city. Grand Gila County is expecting guests in the past few days. But besides that, this is the Cali compound, supposed to be a clean place. Yeah, so
your man even got machine to cut the grass.
You heard about Chapia?
Oh man, they go
The problem I have with him, The whole time, the same January they appointed him. And today he know that the grass have to be cut. He passed me around. He the city mayor. What you have to do that something he will have people there to be bullying people and beating on people and hankering them and abusing power. These are the things.
That the folks they cleaning our young people.
The people turn against us. They're coming back and the people don't want something happen now.
Let's go and see the priest.
That they will come for you.
Let's see, on target situation, this is in the center of Swedru and supposed to be clean. But we're expecting guests, including the president of Liberia, supposed to be here shortly. The compound is not properly clean, and the soup is not happy with it.
Residents of
Yes.
You see the people they are developer, the president are developer, Prince.
I don't know.
Come on, flower. Where were you? Where the flower is? Keeping dead in the city center of flower. You won't argue with me. Stupid.
So going to
the guy arrested the guy because the guy argued with him, boo.
But your man,
you heard him? You keep it dead here. You won't argue with me. The man I rescue superintendent, according to Francis Glock. But I rescue superintendent, mommy. You rescue Sawyer.
You wasn't in our rescue.
You a boo, your rescue.
No, he's not in our rescue.
Boo by get rescue. He get a rescue out the guy he a basement.
No, man, I'm about to like this.
We need to time when they see looking for a job, then they flip at the end of the election. So he wasn't no rescue, nothing.
The guy say he want to argue with me. Look at you keeping dead in the place and you want to argue. So nobody's going to argue with your grand people.
It's terrible.
So yeah, boo.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the whole tip, but I just play that little piece. Because that bush you're looking at it, I guess 1 year something. That's a lot of 2-3 years.
I think we Prince, we need to organize and get a city mayor to talk to her. I don't know that her or him.
Yeah, the city mayor is what they call him.
Okay, city mayor.
That's a female now.
Yeah, we need to make.
There was a female, and I was Cecilia Jolo were there, and they moved and pulled. I don't know the other lady who they pulled there a few times.
What her name?
The city mayor for Lima County, that woman is developing. I mean, doing things. I won't hear nothing from them. Now they hear Oba Pape coming. They won't do it. They working. They busy working. When the men leave again, they go in their office.
So the way Pape was supposed, the way Zoden went to the Pape, now suppose Pape was going to stop it. They were going to stop the barrier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're planning to do.
You know the president. The president got a final word.
He could stop the forum for a lady too.
Oh yeah.
Both barriers.
Either a leader or president who
no, but Nancy Dora, former first lady, no.
No, I said only a president that will accept those things. Somebody that doesn't have common sense.
Okay.
Maybe but he's very intelligent. It's not like we are the way you tell something they just take action without.
It's not like we are when it comes to we are keen or stretched.
Oh yeah, you are talking about my papa. Jenna used your interest, so I have to say it back.
She a boo on a we are.
And he went over there today showing. You want to show that part there?
But why your man went on there and he say, you know what, somebody do Gio, you know
okay. Prince, can you show that video? Can you show that video?
The man when they hawk and Gion do, you never hawk soon.
No, mommy, I mean. What is CDCM was doing battle cry? What they doing battle cry over there for? Ask questions.
Where?
What you can say?
No, when the men were entering the building to go sign the book of condolence.
Oh, CDCM were all over the place.
Oh yes.
They came where we are. Where?
Yeah.
They were saying again.
Well, man, you want me to sing the video? You got the video, Prince. Play it.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Business.
Maybe when you send it, when I even reach. When you send it, it might not reach.
Why?
I don't know. Something might hook it.
Crack around until we have money finish. By next year, they'll come to stop crying. Battle cry. But anyway, I came on here to talk about the story that you talk about first. I know I don't care who angry with me, who don't angry with me, who in and they've been pocket. I do not care. We in this America that we live in, what can I beside your husband, your wife, your children? Who else will something happen to you that can speak that the people will call? Is it because in Africa? Is that what they do, or because they feel that the woman is not educated, or one man that they'll play nonsense with? That's all.
But boo, mommy, why you think so? Then will go to the place and say they should not bury the people together. They must bury them separately. They must cancel the program. And Sulu asking for ticket money.
You see, Sulu, they're looking for attention. You know, Joan says Sulu is an attention seeker. She going over there for the public to see her. She does competition with mommy. And one thing she forget, she not even next to mommy. Children before she came. And these people, they use propaganda. The other day, what they call his open don't have that boy. What say he do song in the car? Who passing around? It's all.
Why he had I got who the phone?
I don't know. Petty behavior, just to stick the truth because of property. And what he forget, he's not even a door. He's a child of a female, his sister. He coming from another place to a father people that wait to go.
I don't know. He won't come to the Doe family, claim the property, then go to the Penu family and claim another property there. Is that what he got? Is that what you got doing? But there in Tucson, boo.
He messing the children and all. He should their hair together. And then a Silu, she have this thing. I said on my video today. If that woman was a mother, she wouldn't misbehave like this. This girl is ungrateful human being, and I hope she hearing me again. What kind of she over there that married to that Ghanaian boy? She said now the man just come from work and say, "Oh, Silu, I brought 2 children for you that have affair. Also, I had 2 children." She said, "Will accept it?" No. What that woman there? They don't be the truth because back home, the old man there, especially one now go to school, they depending on their husband. So they be taking advantage of the women. Anytime they go high, say, "Oh, that president will bring children," they put the children and the old man never open your mouth. She took all of them. Then having her, Oban used to be the culture, draw in the culture troop there. What they call it, culture place where they can be dancing in Morovia there.
They call it
Kenya or somewhere. That way he met Silverman. And they had to Silver girl listen.
Ain't see we are then going there, they singing in your name.
Very quiet there.
I mean, I will listen to former President we are.
Yeah, we all go to your battle cry.
Sure. I got in here too.
No, what we're talking, you see that?
So, folks, you're witnessing the arrival of former President George Weah. He's coming to sign the book of condolence for fallen President Samuel Kanyando.
Prince, you laughing? Mama, they're not supposed to do that. You're going to sign book of condolence. Why are you carrying people like that?
You should have stopped them.
That's what I would do. So the former,
people can, they can be violent over there. They're not supposed to stop.
Former President Weah will now sign the book of condolence for the late President Samuel Kanyando. All right.
So they only had Samuel Doe there. They never had Nancy Doe picture there.
His Excellency the President now will sign a book of condolence in honor of late President Samuel Kanyando.
You didn't even know about it.
Because why they imported Boo, you know why they imported Nancy Doe there? Why they imported Nancy Doe?
I think the two pictures should be there though. That's what I think.
So who playing the whole thing? Who masterminded the thing? That only Doe should be there.
I think what they call him Zopeno, he told the people then that they shouldn't put Nancy because she's not a state person. That's how dumb he is. Arrogant he is. Because he didn't know about it. He know what it is. So right now, he didn't know that the woman.
He will now go and greet members of the family, paying his final honor to the late President Samuel Kanyando and former First Lady Madam Nancy B. Doe. He's now greeting members of the family.
We should have had the two pictures there.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand.
He told them to take it out. Mommy, people can go get my mommy, reach over there. And John reach over there. They saw only one picture. And later on, after they put it out before they discover, he told the people not to put it there. And the Vision TV and properties, you wash it on the ground and go on. So he get a camera all day. You know, focus on mommy then said, I go silhouette and then what they call him, so open on him, focus on just to show people that yeah, no made it. And silhouette that they all of that. If Nancy was a mother, she won't feel like that. She will feel what mommy feeling, but she doesn't care. If somebody or husband go bring another woman from Ghana with children and say, hey, yeah, the children here, she still she will accept it.
Yeah, we are, shaking the ball.
Remember?
No, I look at the thing. I'm from practicing. I want me to come late.
Former President Weah has just signed.
So you know how Nancy do there? What kind of foolish people here? So
how many times say this thing yet? It means they respect for a silhouette and
that's disrespect to the woman.
Yeah. And their wife, they're sitting there over there too because they're
so Sidu now will tell me when anything happened to her, they going to bring her man, the Ghanaian Moya bring her man and leave her there.
Yeah.
That's foolishness, though.
Yeah, I just discovered that tonight.
Yeah, that's foolishness.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
That's why I say, well, so fought the woman when she was lying. You still fighting the woman?
Mm-hmm. And he went and
he fighting your dead body?
Yeah, that's
so and his concubine there, they occupy all the place. They sit the front seat, and the children there, the people children, the two people children, President Doe and his wife children sitting to the back, those seats for them to sit down.
He and his wife there, and those children sitting down behind him.
See, silhouette your drama for big son and Concord dead on her face was bitter. Then she crying, asking mommy,
well, that one at in Morovia, they can do what they want to do there, but when you get to Grand Gires, mommy should call a shot.
Oh, yeah,
I'll call her in the morning. That's disrespect. Wow, yes, sir, boo.
What?
Why the heck they only put Samuel Doe picture there?
Yeah, I mean, it's very shocking to me. It's shocking.
What wrong with this guy? What wrong with them? Vision TV guy is not a janitor. You didn't go to school for that. You didn't even sit in class with Lando Tina, so you don't. He's an amateur reporter, so I don't pay attention to him.
Yeah, that's very.
He went and charged me in 2000, and I entered at that.
He charged for 2000.
Yep.
But that's so pay because all the thing we saw today was Zoe was showing.
Yeah,
so Zoe pay. Mommy should not pay him. She shouldn't pay him.
Mommy said, I'll ask you to come. That's what you're doing. If they want to tell you to come, you came for Zoe. And here, mommy, then now, they say with relative. Very close. Oh, man, they say your auntie, people fighting her. And you want
Yeah,
it.
the family thing is so difficult to talk about. Yeah.
No, but in our family things, you're not related to the woman.
You can't. They put them back in most of them. That's also in your pocket. When you get them fat out, that's it. It's broke. But for it, they can't get intense. So they worshiping 24 hours. And so the she let's show up. So long.
Siru go bluff. Oh, now man, they going the man die. So no man. So she don't expect her to be that way. That's strange though. I thought it had Nancy Doe.
Yeah, that my first time seeing it, Prince.
So that Zoe because Zoe did those things. He got the people. So the people not listening to Siru.
Yeah.
They're not listening to Junior. Because when I Junior enter inside, I'm going to put my mom picture there.
Yeah.
Bill Dion said, who know him that he made Dion to be sick so he can stand her because he feel that the Dion and that Dion all the property and thing. Okay, you look at it, so okay, you thought mommy they will be married and they will now send it to their married home and he was going to take over it, but he got it all wrong.
Well, how are you going to take away when you got Vanny there or you beginning there?
And what happened when you either go to school or you go to school? But when you half and half, they call them come ça. That's open on there. Just arrogant.
The carope, eh?
And now all brother booking up patrol rock all the that thing there at the apple. So when you say when everybody can go and follow him like sheep.
All the those things don't follow everybody. Do that the problem.
So people with weak spirit.
And let me let you speak to this because that's a shocking thing there. We don't see.
So Prince,
they should have had a man thing in there, put it in there, and put it there. Yeah,
Prince. So Prince.
It's not around here.
Yeah.
So all the roads leading to Zwedru tomorrow morning will be full. There will be a lot of vehicles, people leaving early in the morning.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of cars going in there. There'll be a lot of
the
cars.
president of the president of GGAA Incorporated will be going too.
But this is for Nelson Gay, right?
What did Nelson say?
Is he fighting Mami too?
Yeah.
On this very hysterical occasion, instead of your focus being on why we are hug SKDG and not Mami, ask where is Veronica Mami Doe's husband? The Bobo guy.
He said, I like the way you can say
Bobo guy. It's fighting your own daughter. And what they say, Nancy, and that man grew up in Lamco. He don't know about our tradition. So Nancy Gay, right? He don't know about our tradition. So where is the woman? I mean, why would this give man? This is getting out of hand, and the fight is on. They're fighting the people, the man's children, the guy who made the people to know them.
If so can kill Mami today or tomorrow, he won't mind.
Because I think that the only girl who's stopping him from burying Doe, that the girl who said will bury my pie man in a compound.
She asked Mami today, the way you hate me, that person Mami say, I do not hate you. I love you still, but I don't like your ways. Wow. You're my sister and you coming against us. They play where you coming from, the white people country. You now see people, they nephew then come and take over the children property. She stood at the wall, beat her and looking at Mami.
Yeah, the only thing about the tradition that I witnessed when I was a young man was when somebody accused of a specific person to be responsible for the death of their mom or their relative, that person has a right to knock the back of that person and also, insult them from head to toe. I saw those things in real time when I was very young. But
Nelson said they don't do that. Yaya was lying.
I don't think Nelson knows that because
that's what Yaya said to the floor. And
Nelson, Yaya saying the right thing. That's what they do.
So you think Nelson didn't grow up in a place,
I'm not sure whether Nelson has an idea on those things because I saw it right here in real time.
And when you check age, why Nelson should be older than you. So he probably didn't grow up.
Oh yeah, he older than him. Now they check.
Did he grow up in Ivory Coast or somewhere? They do. So I was saying there's the same tradition. What they do.
And then besides that, when you accuse that person, after they finish knocking you and they curse you, and then they perform what they call Sassenwood. The Sassenwood come in different form. Some of them use cutlass with a hot, knife. Then they also use liquid that they extract from a tree bark. There's a specific tree for Sassenwood. They call it Sassenwood tree. Yeah. Okay, so you drink that thing, and then they got the other one they put in your eyes too.
They call Juru?
Yeah, Juru. Yeah, everybody call it Juru. So these things are traditional. They've been around.
They don't do those things in the place you're coming from.
They've been around for a long time. So it's a traditional thing,
But then when Yaya said it, why you think he said that? Yaya don't know what he was talking about.
Oh, Yaya know. Yaya knew himself before he came to the United States.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know, and they know the tradition. That what they get sense that don't have one and they stay acting arrogant.
So those traditions still exist.
You see? For the whole time. Them tell the something here, why did the family they didn't come bury their son? That now the children want to carry their parents and you won't fight them. How really can you be? All because of property? Because he's old, spending his lodger to their valley. So when they carry them to the place that he want, if he left with him, he even want to bury in that place. He is a sick man, he think the property for him.
But how will he be thinking he won't claim his uncle's property?
Yeah, the good thing is that the good thing Grand Judea Association will be represented at the
the president arrived today.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. I think we are represented and they will be turning over whatever we contributed. So that will be a good thing.
Who your Niabo?
Yeah.
The Niabo Naza's president?
Yeah.
Be swing.
Oh
yeah. You mean be swing?
Yeah, so we'll be the last to represent people coming to us.
President B swing.
Thank you, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to photograph him. No, good. Sure.
And what the battle cry is about, the CDC people.
Oh, that the president arriving, the Grand president?
Yeah.
Is that the
Thank you, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to photograph him. No, good. Sure. Now the woman will Yeah. No, I'm just recording a video. Video. Yeah.
I sure guys.
You can move on. I'm doing video.
Who's that security guy that I met with?
Yeah, President Postman security.
Yeah.
Don't hire security for your president.
Sabu.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sabu, how are you?
I better that.
That's my chief.
Sure that.
Oh, that young McGisley there.
How you doing? Yeah, welcome to Liberia.
Thank you.
Sure.
We're going your own country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Sure, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mama. To welcome to Liberia. Sure.
So, Sabu, I'm here. I left. My luggages did not come, so I'm so stressed out a little bit.
Sure.
Other than that, I should be fine.
All right, then. All right, man. Thank you so much.
Who security guy here to the president again,
I don't know.
So welcome.
Hey, man, you're grabbing the woman bag. I'm moving on.
our first lady.
Yo. Hi, Crush.
You got yourself some kind of a security officer.
Welcome.
So it's not a good thing. I love my I'm waiting for my luggage. Just
Some.
It's your bags and left by, luggage is left by.
You're welcome to Queen Judas Post. Welcome to Liberia.
Yeah, with the first Donald Trump president.
Yeah. But Prince, the airport is not bad. It look well, you know. It look clean.
just say something to the review.
Oh, they're back home, coming live and direct.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You did not trust the security guy will luggage you.
Yeah. Oh, my man. Where you want to trust people in our country? See, everybody wants something.
I don't understand. She said her bags left back or luggage is left back.
Yeah, that's the problem with these airlines, you know, especially when there's a disruption where they have to delay and all that.
Yeah.
So it brings a lot of stuff, you know. Monrovia usually, because you have to go through another, you know, second country before you reach to Liberia, and that has been a problem. I mean, we need to do a lot in you know, making our airport to be one of the best in the region, especially the wrong way.
When you're ready to make it back, let me know. You can't be Cote d'Ivoire. Let me let you know.
You got. You know, I mean,
Felix of football international airport, we know you can't be Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, but Prince,
you know you're going on the airport.
Friend, listen to me.
I'm not joking. What you're doing,
Friend, listen to me. Liberia, I mean, the revenue we get, especially from extractive industries and all other income generated in Liberia, I mean, it's more than other countries in the region. But the problem is the resources are now used for the internal purpose. And we need Omer Boaka to really put his foot down.
Look at that money they raised from the Ebola time. All that money they raised from that airport, $75 to go. All those 7 million. They didn't even use it or even,
just revitalize the whole wrong way.
People got ate the money. We ain't got in, grab the money, they ate the money.
The first thing is the wrong way. Make the wrong way one of the best. Huh? Even the airport itself, I heard when you get down, before I remember, when you get down like that, the people want you to, you know, look through your passport. They know you got a visa already, but they just want money from you. And then they will detain you and all that kind of thing.
What are they detaining you for?
No, they will say, oh, wait, my man, we're looking at the thing.
When you see to our border, when you
no,
see
the guy didn't want to look at your passport, boo. I'll get there.
But it take long.
Go there, you get your passport.
You see the visa there. The visa is already there. What more are you looking for?
Some people print the visa now. They don't go in the poke again. So you read that, they got to look at it and make sure it's matched. Then they let you
How
go.
long it takes you to look at the visa?
It takes time. Yeah, they don't take time.
It take what, 15 minutes, 30 minutes?
Nobody do 15 minutes on one person, man. What are you talking so?
Look, I experienced a thing.
But I was back in the day, Ellington. We're talking about now, and then you're talking about something. What happened? Where you are back in the day? Right now, I don't know how to call the thing when the plane comes. The plane first. We used to get down from the plane.
Oh, the jet. They call it jet bridge.
Jet bridge. Right now, when the plane comes, you get connect to the plane. You walk through it and go through the terminal. You don't come.
Okay,
you don't get in boss again.
So that means to say we're making improvement.
Yes.
Oh, that means we're doing improvement.
Yeah, that's a good
guy in the thing. I went last year March. I think year before March it was there. Then I went December, it was there again.
Okay, then that's good. I think we're making improvement.
You don't get down from the plane, then you walk, then you get before they get down, the bus carry you to the terminal. No, you get that thing come, the jet something come, it grab it stick to the plane, and people walk through and go straight inside to the terminal.
You know they still doing it in Brussels. Some of the airports are.
Yeah, even Brussels said you got to get down, then you're walking some kind of bidding, you're refugee, then you're a refugee then.
Yeah.
But the other plane, we're going to the other people country, then they'll come. But Brussels, there's a need for people to bulk up Brussels.
Yeah.
There's a need to bulk up Brussels and go to different airplane and want to respect people. Brussels, they don't respect Africans. They carry her to that T55, T56 that play to get all the Africans. Your group over there, 5 hours, 6 hours, you say your butts in the hot seats. And then you go. You carry, I was going the other day, one old man kind of lost. Yeah. I saw the old man confused. I went to the old man. I spoke to her. I said, my wife, she said, oh, my son, you Liberian? I said, yeah. I helped that old man to reach to the terminal.
Yeah.
To the gate, I mean.
Be in the basement down. You gotta
walk. Y'all getting the thing. Y'all come to the basement. Y'all come, then they bring the pot. Then the white people on the outside, they go from the one who went China, Japan, other area there, England, and they get a plane there. You can't get war inside it. You out on war. You tow your bed. You can't. Especially you old person, it's gonna be very much difficult.
I want always pass through Air France.
Yeah. I need to walk up Brussels.
Yeah.
They treat the people like real refugees over there.
Therefore, $2 business, extra bit how people be suffering.
Refugees.
I'm going to Morocco, I'm going to Turkey to pass on the other side. Then what are you rich? Big you, yeah.
So how they treat the people over there?
Oh, yeah. They can create a slavery mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, boo, man. Sleep coming now.
Yeah, I know. Let's try to discuss.
My man, now I saw something. I think I was looking on the Facebook. I saw the man can practice 3 times a week now.
Practice what?
Soccer, man.
Oh, that's good.
I went down there to this 65-year-old Papi and Ronnie. I said,
oh yeah, that's good.
Whole time on it.
Yeah. That's good. It's encouraging. That's very good.
To run the body to the people brought it 2 hours straight, my man.
Yeah,
from
that's
8
good.
to 10.
That's good.
You sit down. When you're tired, you sit down. You're tired, you sit down. You drink water, you go behind the feet. So you got to conclude now, so we can cut the thing on and go to bed. I will send a link to you so you can come here so they can see your face. That final new moment, you are the you are here.
Yeah.
No, the one she always appearing, Prince. She always appears.
Oh, we try. Prince, I send you a music. Please, can you play that song for me? I send it through.
Yes, I saw the music, but you gotta hang on before I play or you will not play.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah, Prince.
Okay. Yeah,
Prince. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, man.
I dedicated it to mommy and the children.
Mommy and the children.
Yeah. Veronica and her sibling. To their mom and pa.
All right. Let me play. But you want to speak on Sidu thing?
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, we just keep them in our prayers. I mean, it's not good for family rivalry to take the coast. So basically, we pray that they will always go to Grand Jide.
You don't have gray hair?
Huh?
You don't have gray hair?
It's not gray hair. It's here. You can see it.
No, you're not plenty, man.
Oh yeah, it will come.
Your boy got gray hair more than you.
Huh?
Your boy got gray hair more than you.
Oh yeah, the thing is in the family now.
Yeah, boy got a lot of gray hair.
Yeah. So we just we pray for them. We have them in our prayers to make sure that everything goes well in Grand Jide, and that they will complete the vault. They complete everything, and they will have the program successfully. And we look forward to that. So all the squabbles that go on, we hope that the family will find a resolute and speak with one voice. And that's all I can say tonight.
Okay, man. Thank you very much, boo.
All right.
Okay, that's how we're going to do this morning. It's about 1:21 here in Louisville, Kentucky, at about 21 in Monrovia, Liberia. Tomorrow we're going to be here again and maybe do a final, the committee for the fundraiser will probably be my special guest here, telling people thanks and for contributing to the process. The money was wired. I think we'll be wired today to Mami Doe. And that's how we're going to let it go tonight. Tomorrow be here. Have a wonderful morning. Bye.